Welcome back, guys. Yeah, as you already know from the title of the video, we are here to unbox and review the all-new Realme 7. Realme as a brand has managed to create such a strong and fan base for their smartphones and other products. The Realme 7 series include two smartphones, Realme 7 and Realme 7 Pro. And as the name suggests, the Pro variant is more expensive one here and also gets more love out of the two. However, the Realme 7 is also based on the same concept offering but on a budget. The Realme 7 price starts at $333 for the base variant, and for the price, the smartphone packs quite a few interesting features and overall specifications. For starters, the smartphone features a quad-rear camera setup, punch-hole display, and massive battery pack with 30W fast charging support. So, how do all these specifications add up in real world? Let's find out in our full review. The design of the Realme 7 is a good looking one, not because the design has something new that other phones in this price range do not offer. It's because the company has started paying attention towards small things that matter to people. For example, the matte finish at the back panel does not hold fingerprints at all, which keeps the smartphone clean. Also, the company has not tried to replicate the ongoing big bulky camera bump design that other brands are cherishing it, even if there's no need for that. Another thing which impressed us is the fit and finish of the phone. There are no rough edges around the corners. The phone feels well built and is sturdy. The rounded corners makes it easier to hold with one hand and is also well balanced and a lot less slippery. The display of the phone has a 6.5-inch IPS LCD display with a punch hole cutout that houses the front camera sensor. Bezels around the sides and forehead are thin, while the chin has slightly thicker bezels, but that's not a deal breaker. That said, with its 90Hz refresh rate, that doesn't hold it back from beating out 60Hz competition from other manufacturers. The display quality is satisfactory and offers good colors and sharpness. Through the contrast and black levels nowhere near to an AMOLED panel, viewing angles and brightness of the phone also up to mark, and viewing the screen in bright daylight is not an issue. The performances and specs of the Realme 7 is powered by MediaTek Helio G95 processor. It's an octa-core processor. It also comes with Mali G76 GPU to handle graphics-intensive tasks. MediaTek Helio G95 is a mid-range processor, and it certainly feels like one. The overall performance of the phone is good, and it handles all the day-to-day tasks such as browsing, scrolling through social media feeds, listing songs, watching videos, etc. with ease. With notice any lag or delay, we were able to play for an hour at 60 FPS with only a few stutters. Impressive given the scale of the game. Ramp up the graphics settings all the way to max and the game still plays just with more slowdown. The Realme 7 also stays cool with the phone's carbon fiber cooling system seems to be doing its job well. The mono speaker at the base of the Realme 7 Pro is accompanied by a USB-C port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. It's easy enough to cover up when gaming, though it's plenty loud and its quality is passable. The side-mounted fingerprint scanner and power button combo also come together well, and there's face unlock support too. The camera. The key difference between the Realme 7 UK and Indian versions is the phone launched in India packs a 64MP camera, while UK Realme 7 ships with a 48MP sensor. Not all implementations of a 48MP sensor are the same, and with no OIS, we're not expecting OnePlus 8 performance here. Thankfully, the Realme 7 camera is at least good enough. Its primary sensor is matched with an f1.8 lens and is accompanied by an 8MP ultra-wide camera with an f2.3 lens. There's also a fixed focus macro camera and a depth sensor, both clocking at 2MP. The primary 64MP sensor captures detailed and vivid photos in daylight conditions. Indoor shots are acceptable. The night mode does a good job of enhancing the photo overall without being too dramatic. The night shooting is helped along by a night mode. The phone's fixed focus 2MP macro lens is only ever fine, delivering usable shots when there's an abundance of light. Stable video is a recurring theme of the new Realme 7 and 7 Pro. The Realme 7's footage is smooth by default. Video is captured at up to 4K resolution 30fps or Full HD 60fps with ultra steady capture capped at 1080p. The Realme 7 is a phone that wants to do it all without breaking the bank, and to some extent it manages to achieve that goal. We just wish Realme should have gone with an AMOLED panel instead of IPS LCD panel, and a slightly better camera setup would have given this phone an edge over the competition. For the starting price of $333, the Realme 7 is a good phone to go with if you're looking for a regular budget smartphone that offers a decent balance between features, pricing and performance. I'm signing off. This is Amani from Geek Forum.